Hey everyone, welcome back to Grown Reviews. We are once again out in the tool shed. I hope you caught my previous video. I got to unbox some awesome tools from Olfa. That's a Japanese company that makes some really cool snap-off blades. They actually were the first ones to invent the snap-off blade. It's a lot like a utility knife or a razor blade. They're super nice. Actually, here's one right here. We're going to do our unboxing with it. But today, we are going to the land of Germany. That just sounds really funny. I'm not sure why I said it that way. But if you guys are new to tools, or maybe you haven't been paying attention, if you aren't familiar with KC Tools, you're missing out. KC Tools brings in some of the best German-made tools into the US. They have a bunch of different brands there. Today we're going to be unboxing 2 different brands in this box. At least I hope so. I think I know what this is. So, but let's just jump into it. No more talking. Let's use the Olfa blade here. I really like that. This is a cool knife. Super sharp, ready to go. So again, if you haven't looked into KC Tools, and if you're a fan of quality tools, you definitely need to give them a look, because they bring in some of the best brands from Germany. So today, what do we have here? I got paper flinging around here. All right. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Got the cool little seasonal catalog here thing. It's Heiko. I think that's how they pronounce it, Heiko. They make a lot of great tools. Kind of a wide variety there. So, oh cool. A little complimentary German-made Phillips bit from, who makes this? Witt Tools. A bit of things. That's pretty, that's clever. I like that. So there's that. That's like a freebie, I guess. So, of course, some awesome stickers. We can go through that in a minute. Let's get to the meat of the box. Here we go. Now that's a hammer. That's a mallet, I should say. Specifically, this is a mallet from Halder. Now, forgive me if you guys know how these are actually pronounced. Forgive me, I'm just kind of winging it. I would pronounce it as Halder, but if that is incorrect, please let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep saying Halder. So, look at that monster. That is a mallet. Very nice. So, Halder makes a bunch of different mallets, hammers, all kinds of different tools. This is called the Simplex 60, and I believe even within like the Simplex, they have a bunch of varieties of like different mallet kind of faces, as well as the actual housing here. This one I believe was cast iron, and then they do make some aluminum ones for like lighter kind of varieties. But what makes this really nice is you have this kind of funky looking mallet face up here. It allows it to stand upright. So I don't know if you guys have ever run into it. Sometimes you're using a tool like this and maybe you're like tapping in flooring or something like that, and you want to set it down, drop the handle down like that, and it's loud, it's noisy, and you could potentially damage a surface, right? So simply setting this down like this, it's not going to tip over that easy. I guess if you really bump it real hard, but if you're being mindful, you set it down. It's resting on the, I believe it's just resting on, let me check here. Yeah, it's going to be resting on this and this surface. This is like, I believe non-marring. I believe both ends are, if I remember correctly when I ordered it. But you're not going to run into any issues there. Plus, it's super easy. You just grab it, you're off and working again, set it down, it's done. So, kind of a cool feature. Not all of them have that. You can get some just really straightforward, normal ones. They make, again, a variety of different faces. They have hard plastics, they have nylons, non-marring rubber, hard rubbers. I mean, if there's an end brass, I believe they have a brass one. If there's a mallet face that you need, check out Halder. They probably make one for the task at hand. So, again, Halder, Simplex 60. That is just a well-built tool. Feels great in the hand. I don't recall the weight offhand. I wish I had remembered. The other unique thing here is you can change out the mallet faces here, and I believe it's just as simple as undoing this bolt here. It threads through and holds the housing together. That basically comes apart. You can change these mallet faces off, and you could probably also replace the handle, I would assume, at that time if you needed to. So pretty cool. It's serviceable in some sense, but that's pretty awesome. So that is going to be super handy. I've got some projects coming up where I will definitely be using that. I've been needing a new mallet. I have a decent mallet, but it was getting, the mallet faces were getting destroyed. I don't think it was serviceable. There's nothing I could do about it. So last but definitely not least, Knipex. These are Knipex 8-inch. This is the forged wire strippers. Again, Knipex, great German company. They make, in my opinion, probably some of the best pliers in the market worldwide. They are just simply incredible. I don't think I've found a pair of Knipex pliers that I just disliked. They're all phenomenal, and hands down, they've been my favorite. This is kind of a, I don't know what you would call it. I mean, it's a wire stripper, obviously, but you kind of have this blunt end, not needle nose, but like a blunt end plier here. You also have a nice shear point here where you can cut things, and you can cut screws right here. You can see those two spots there. So you can cut your screws. It's just like a multi-purpose plier, kind of all built together in one. It's got a nice little lock here too. So that just locks it closed. So it's nice and ready to go. And then that just rolls to the side and you're off and loaded. It is spring loaded too. So that's just going to open up very beautifully. And it is very smooth. It's very smooth. And that is one thing I will say about Knipex. All their pliers that I have purchased, right out of the box, they are just buttery smooth. It feels like a really good pair of pliers that have been broken in over like years. They are not sloppy. They don't have like a wobble, but they're just beautifully smooth. And they seem to stay that way even through a lot of use. They don't seem to like loosen up anymore or develop any sort of slop. They just seem to be really well built. There's just no other way of putting that. I really like the grips as well. They make different kind of styles. This is the, I believe they call this like the multi-component grip. So it's kind of two different materials here. The blue is a little bit softer and it's got a little bit more texture. The red is like a hard plastic, but they fit really well. It's kind of more of a comfort style grip, but they do make like the style where it's almost like more like a plastic dip. Those are actually super nice too, but I'm kind of preferring these multi-component handles a little bit more. And these will, let's see, this will strip from 20 stranded down to 12 stranded, or it's basically, I'm assuming it's 18 solid down to 10 solid. So it's got markings there on the end, on this side, so you can kind of see what you're grabbing onto and stripping. But again, super nice set of pliers. I love these things. They do open up a little bit wider if you need them to. So like the spring will go to here just naturally, but if you needed to open them up a little bit more, there's no issue there. So they just kind of spring back into position. So just awesome. I absolutely love these. Again, if you guys are not familiar with them, check them out for any of your plier needs. They're just simply some of the best out there. So that's that. Let's take a look at the stickers though real quick. This is kind of fun because if you guys aren't, again, familiar with KC Tool, they bring in some amazing brands into the States for us. So here's their main sticker. Got that cool KC Tool sticker. Got a Picard, Heiko. This is one I am not familiar with. I'm gonna have to look into this. Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's which way it's supposed to be oriented. I'll do all the ways. Maybe if you guys know, let me know. That's boy, I don't think I've actually looked into that one. So I've got a new one to check out. This is boy, now I'm gonna space on two of them. I do know who this is. The name's just escaping me right now, though. But they've got like a cool bull as their logo. Fellow. I think it's Philo. Of course, you got your Knipex here. I think they pronounce, I'm going to say Stawile, something like that. They make some awesome looking wrenches. So if you're into automotive, I think they've got a great selection of stuff. Of course, if you got Wera or Vera, however you say it, I think it's technically supposed to be Vera. They make some awesome tools, especially screwdrivers and stuff like that. They make some really great stuff. Stabila Levels, of course, a lot of people know them. That's one of the big names out there. Hazit. Again, I'm probably butchering like all these names, so I would appreciate it if someone in the comment section was like, hey, you say it this way. You pronounce it Hazit. Probably not. NWS. I don't think I've actually used a tool from NWS yet, so that's another one that I've been kind of eyeballing. They make some stuff that looks incredibly nice, though, especially some pliers too. It'd be kind of interesting to get a pair of them compared to the Knipex, because they make a lot of pliers that look really solid as well. And then Jador. So all awesome tool brands there. Again, I don't think you could go wrong with any of them. Check out their website, again, www.kctool.com, for any of your German tool needs. Yeah, sweet. You can see this awesome little Hayco set here. Again, looks like they're running some sales on all this stuff. Oh, one more thing with KC Tool, and then we're going to get going. So, KC Tool does this awesome daily sale on one tool. And it's just kind of, I don't know, I'm sure their staff pick it out, but it's just random tools from across all the brands, and it's deeply discounted, like somewhere around usually like 50% or something like that. And even if it says out of stock, you can order it, and as soon as it comes back into stock, they're going to ship it to you for that price. So it's really cool. I think they call it a tool of the day or something like that. So click on their website. It changes every night. Check it out, and you can find some awesome tools on there for just really, really great prices. So again, KC Tool, awesome company. Thank you for shipping me out that stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. A bit of thanks. I love that. That's clever. It's a good looking little Phillips bit too.